Our last stop in eastern Oregon is Baker City. It's a town that gives the impression that it remembers the glamorous side of the Old West. I know this part of Oregon well. My mother's family, the Maxwells, came from these parts. We return every 5 years for a family reunion at the old farmhouse in Haines. We'll get back to that in a minute. While in Baker City, we visit the elections clerk, who took me downstairs to the vault where deeds and records are preserved. It was odd to think inside these books were the deeds and records with my relatives' signatures. We did a couple of interviews with the local newspapers. One of them used to be the paper that was in Haines. My grandparents probably read what was printed on this printer, and the same family still owns this newspaper. Miners' Jubilee is going on in Baker City this weekend. City Park is packed with people, Rotarians cooking burgers, and of course, mining demonstrations. Gold still has a way of charming us, and people pack the area. The parade let us get some hands-on time with the crowd. The theme, all about mining, but the flag takes center stage. Instead of band music, the Miners' Parade is all about the sounds of the Old West. The music my great-grandparents used to hear on the streets of Baker City in another time. My mother grew up in Haines. It's not far from Baker City. My great-grandpa built the store is still standing, and his name is printed on the concrete out front. Just outside of Haines, on the way to Anthony Lakes, is the Maxwell Ranch. Hi, I'm Rick Dancer in Haines, Oregon, which is not far from Baker City. This is where my mom's family homesteaded 128 years ago. The barn's still here, the house is still here, the ranch is still here, and so is my family. 10 kids grew up here, including my grandfather, Dewey Maxwell, a man I never knew. There is something about this place that feels so familiar. I've been coming to the family reunions here since I was a little boy. That's me in the picture next to Uncle Bill. There is something powerful about deep connections to a place, a people, and to your family. That sense of belonging builds community and reminds us we are part of something bigger than ourselves. The family cemetery is close by. Engraved on marble, the names of those I remember and those I've only read about, but each of them plays a role in my life. When you campaign for statewide office, people will say a lot about you. Assumptions will be made and conclusions drawn based on what they think they know about you. This place helps to ground me. Sunday morning, we're up at the crack of dawn. The campaign schedule is calling. 7-hour drive to Astoria begins. Another picnic, another great group of people, the last stop on this swing around Oregon.